Hi, how you going? This is a video of a series that we'll be doing on our greenhouses and waste oil heating that we have for our greenhouses. We used to use LPG heating, gas heating, but it was too expensive. Sometimes we could run into a couple of $100 a night to heat the two greenhouses. So I decided to build this system. We bought the powerhead. It roughly produces 400 kilowatts of heat, and the cabinet and control units I've built myself. Basically, this unit injects the waste oil with compressed air into this unit which I've built. This, which I suppose you could call a combustion chamber part of it, is 2 foot in diameter, 8 foot long. This unit puts out a flame pretty much that size. Then if you can look up at the rest of the cabinet, it's quite big. There's 4 muffler boxes down the length of the unit, and the air circulates through them heater boxes before it goes out of the chimney at the top. Then there's a series of baffles that direct the air from the twin blower units which we have there, which recirculates through this unit about 5 times before it exits and comes through the side of the shed into each greenhouse. If you have a look down the side there, there's 2 units. Just have a look down there. There's 2 units with automated valves. Each shed is split into 2 sections. Them valves are just under 2 foot in diameter, and there's also another 2 on this side here, which run through into the other greenhouse. The greenhouses are 50 metres by 10 metres wide. As you can see, the electric motor drives the compressor, which gives compressed air to the burner unit, and it also drives the 2 blower fans at top. This unit you can buy straight up. It only requires waste oil, which goes in here, is heated in here, which picks up from a drum. The compressed air is used to atomise the fuel, which is heated and then sprayed into the unit where it's ignited. A couple of things which I've done to make this more efficient: instead of pumping cold oil into the unit, which the oil has to be heated, this unit has a built-in heater which is 1000 watts to heat the oil. The oil is actually now heated in this drum through a heating coil that I've placed into one of the muffler boxes. So instead of now using 1000 watts to heat the oil, it's only using 200 watts to heat the oil. Because it's using the heat that it's generating itself. Very cheap to run. We use about 2 kilowatts of electricity an hour to heat both greenhouses. Keep in mind there are 600 square metre greenhouses, so 2 kilowatts is pretty cheap. The oil, when we get it for next to nothing. We pick it up from garages, mechanics, car wreckers, so it costs us nothing. It's cheap to run. We pump the oil into this crate here, which is held 1,000 litres. It'll roughly do us 5 to 6 days. From there, it's gravity fed through into the heater tank, and then from there, it's pumped into the actual burner by a small unit. The whole system I've basically built from scratch off a few ideas which I've got off commercial units. One thing which I'm pretty proud of with this unit compared to a commercial unit, admittedly a commercial unit's a lot smaller. The exhaust temperature in this unit is below 100 degrees, where on a commercial unit it's as high as 300 degrees. The air is drawn through from each greenhouse through these 2 foot diameter tubes that you can see at the top of the shed. which then supplies preheated air from the greenhouses instead of sucking cold air in from outside. This unit will heat these greenhouses to around about 18-19 degrees when it's 0 degrees Celsius outside. The unit itself, I made one of these up in the early days. It worked well. Basically it was a Baddington burner. Look, for your $1,200 delivered, you are much better off getting a power head like this that's fully automated. It's easy done. The cabinet itself is pretty much all used from recycled parts that we've bought, recycled sheet, etc. Footprint of the machine is roughly 4 foot wide. It's about 9.5 foot long, and it's about 8 foot high. That will probably do us for this session, and any questions, send an email through. Thanks.